After years of anticipation, GTA 6 is shaping up to be the most advanced open world game ever. But here are the top 10 features fans are begging Rockstar to include. Some are rumored, some hinted in trailers, and some are just dreams, but every single one would take GTA 6 to the next level. So first up on the list, we've got functional high-end car dealerships. We really want to have an interactive dealership where we can go in and feel like we are a customer. Okay, so we all love Simeon's interactive dealership in GTA 5, but let's be real, it was kind of basic. Simeon's cars weren't the flashiest, and the interaction was very limited. You weren't able to customize many things in your experience at that dealership. Now imagine this, you're driving around Vice City, and there's multiple high-end dealerships spread across the map, each packed with sleek vehicles. It'll be in person, you can test drive and make sure it's the one before you drop millions of dollars on these vehicles. That would be super cool, and to have that fully functional would be even better. You know, walking in, test driving, negotiating even prices could be a cool feature. Customizing paint jobs all there before, so you don't have to go to a different shop like Los Santos Customs in 5, you know, to get all your customs. Maybe we could just do it at the dealership, do some basic ones like a wrap, and maybe even have the ability to finance a ride. That would be a cool feature. We've seen this in some RP servers. You have to finance a vehicle, make payments on it just like you would in real life, and if you don't make payments, it gets repoed, taken back by the bank. That would be super cool. Honestly, if Rockstar pulls this off, the car game will be better than everything else too, but it's Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it's an auto game as well, so that'd be cool. But moving on to the next one, our second one on the list is real-time news. That reacts to you. That means bringing news choppers, drones, and more action stuff into the game. This one is more of a fan favorite because imagine you're kind of, causing chaos in Vice City, and then all of a sudden you see a live news chopper flying above you, and they're reporting with real-time updates. You could pull up your phone, whatever device you have in your vehicle, you can see yourself in the action. That would be so cool, and with the technology we have nowadays, that's pretty much what happens. People are reporting these events live as they happen and whatever crazy stuff goes on in the world. So that'd be cool to have in the game as well. Almost like a realistic feature. And having some like NPC news anchors could be cool. You know, we talked about maybe there being an AI integration into the game. That would be cool. It can kind of create its own story on live television based on what you did, or it's already pre-programmed. It would be either way. Anyhow, dynamic news system would be super cool and immersive. It's like you're the star in your own criminal reality show. And I mean, it technically is a criminal reality show. You're driving around blowing things up. So, all right, guys, we're moving on to number 3 here. And this one is cool. Seamless interiors for most of the buildings. I'm thinking somewhere around 70% of the buildings I want to have the ability to walk into. This is a fan must. Everybody wants to have buildings where you can walk into it. There's an elevator that goes up, not just walk in and you spawn in a penthouse. It's kind of getting old. You know, we need stuff with some interactive lobbies, elevators, maybe some pool, like floors on a penthouse type building you can go to, a gym in a building. There's so many different things you could do. I think this might be in the game, judging by how detailed the trailers look. Another thing on top of that would be maybe having more interactive stuff. Again, we talked about the cars having an NPC salesman. What about a real estate broker where they walk you through the property? You can pick out your fabrics with them and look at it before you decide to just buy it. I mean, GTA 5 is super limited. We just kind of need to expand that. Next up, we got 4 here. This is exploring the countryside and the Everglades. We want to see mudding, hunting, and redneck mansions. Now, I'm not saying we haven't seen this. We saw this in the trailer. You guys saw there were some people mudding there, getting kind of crazy. The city's cool and all, but people want to see the wilderness. I wonder how interactive this is going to be. We want to make sure that those are really good features. The fans are hoping to have some good interactive hunting, mudding, and kind of the redneck vibe. You know, rustic mountain mansions and like dive bars. That cool feeling could be nice. So hopefully they don't let that ball drop and they actually put some effort in. I think they will, but yeah, let's make sure that we see some good stuff with the redneck side of the game. That'd be super cool to see, especially being Florida. Florida is pretty redneck. So, all right, guys, number 5 here. This is a very, very wanted one. In terms of features, we want shorter loading times. There is so much time between we're loading or switching characters or switching lobbies, whatever it is. We live in the future, and GTA 6 did say that these modern day consoles and PCs are more powerful, they're more dynamic, and I think that this should result in less loading time. I really hope so. This would make it easier for me to process the game. You know, I'm always just like waiting to get into my penthouse for like 5 minutes, but it's already loaded, so it should be easy to just switch characters in a matter of seconds, maybe not minutes. It sometimes takes minutes to get into the casino. So, and like I said, they already hinted at there being this next gen hardware, so that'll help out in making these loading times hopefully faster. At number 6 here, we've got dynamic weather disasters. So, or else you could say hurricanes, floods, chaos, whatever you can kind of put your mind to. I would mainly say hurricanes in Florida, floods. I don't really know any other ones that are crazy. Those ones are the major problems they face. Almost every year there's a hurricane. So yeah, it's not just sunshine and palm trees. It's got a lot of weather problems as well. Fans want to see this. Imagine being in a Category 5 hurricane and you're rolling in a 6-star police chase. That would be actually crazy. Going through floodwater, maybe you got a truck, there's knocked down power lines. You got to do a mission where you help someone fix something and they help you, or whatever else. You never know. But just having that cosmetic part of the weather system would be super cool to have. And, maybe the NPCs get in chaos or they just start reacting weird. I don't know. There's lots of things that could do, but having this feature would make it a lot better with it being in a very dynamic weather state. I mean, Florida is like crazy for weather. So, all right, moving on to 7. We've got a personal request by myself. I want to see some big concerts and festival missions. Like, I want to party like a rock star, literally. Remember that music bus that you had to steal in GTA 5? You had to get the speakers to put into your nightclub, whatever else. There was a small mission. That was the only music festival thing I think I saw. There was like a maybe 50-person event. I want to see some crazy things like Coachella. There's this thing called Ultra in Miami. It's a big music festival. Some of the top artists, imagine if Rockstar even involved some of those top artists. I know something that's pretty cool is they've been hinting on their Instagram. They've been posting this thing called Circo Loco Records. I'm pretty sure they own part of it. But anyhow, they just kind of randomly post it. It seems very random. And the fans just keep saying, they open fridge, closed door type thing. Anyhow, I think this music is pretty good. I listened to it myself, and I would say if they included this into these festivals, clubs, whatever else, it'd actually be worth it. And yeah, so we'll probably see that. And honestly, most of the music might be from that record label, so we'll have to see. Going back to that though, I want to see some like VIP missions, parties, and some other stuff. I feel like you could meet people at these events and maybe even hijacking a festival stage. You never know. I mean, there's lots of cool things that could happen, but I don't know. We need to see more music, and I think we will, especially it's in Florida. More of a party city than LA was at the time when the GTA 5 came out. But yeah, should be cool. Next up for 8, we've got realistic vehicle maintenance. I want to be able to service my vehicle, fuel, oil changes, and maybe some cosmetic damage. It's a little bit more on like the car nerd side, but I would say having infinite gas, it just kind of makes it unrealistic. We've got gas stations all around the map, and we will, I'm pretty sure. So why not have the ability where you got to fuel up? I mean, it's not like you're going to be running out of gas every 5 minutes, but maybe you're driving around the map for 2 hours, you should run out of fuel, or 4 or 5 hours, that seems like it. Replacing tires, there's going to be maybe some service shops, more local service shops where you got to replace your tires, the tread wears down, maybe there's like a little indicator, or it just starts spinning out and you crash or something. You never know. But yeah, I mean, being able to service that would be cool. And I guess just on top of cars, having vehicle maintenance in general could be boats, helicopters, planes, literally everything. I mean, there is Brian's Boatyard, you guys seen in the trailer, and that would be a good spot. If you got to take your boat, you got to fuel it up, repair it there, you got to clean it off. Yes, every time you go boating in Florida, you have to wash the whole boat because salt water makes it rusty and grimy, and you can't leave salt water on a boat. It just destroys it. It's like toxins to boats, I guess you could say. Not good for it, but yeah, that'd be cool. Have a little bit more realistic vehicle maintenance in the game, and yeah, hopefully we can see that. Anyhow, number 9 on the list, we've got something pretty cool. Going back to more of the lifestyle party side, we've got the ability to attend sports games. Being able to watch live sports games, courtside seats, private suites, everything. That'd be super cool to have. We did see in this one trailer shot, or actually could be from their website, the Sahara Center. This is going to be the sports center, most likely for basketball, and being able to attend those games would be super cool. Maybe they do some boxing matches there, some tournaments, whatever else. But maybe you meet some other VIPs there. There's some side missions, some cool stuff. That'd be nice. But being able to just go watch a game would be cool. I don't think there's been any ability to see a game live. So, NPC sports players would be super cool. I mean, just being able to watch it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we're going to have all of our crime and our fun. But I think what's really the most important part of this game and why RP was so successful is because the ability to build your life how you wanted it to. And a lot of it was involving having fun and partying and like buying cool cars, boats, right? That's what it is like the luxury lifestyle. We got to make sure we stay on trend with that and have these VIP sections because your GTA character is going to want to have some fun. So anyhow, last but not least, guys, this is going to be a cool one. I kind of think this could be a thing. It's been hinted half of the way. I would say monetizing social media fame. in the game, not real life, but I'm saying in the game, because you guys saw in the trailer, Rockstar teased social media, and fans are all crazy. There's actually 2 characters that are social media stars. So being able to build your own empire, post viral videos, gain followers, and then on top of that, earning money. We know a lot of creators like do pretty well. They earn a lot of money. So being able to do that in a game would be even cool. And yeah, I understand it's virtual money, but you know, that'd be cool if you could actually earn money from that specific business. That'd be super cool. And you know, maybe they do some live streaming app. You can drop like videos that are cool. Maybe it goes to a feed with all GTA players. I mean, it's basically social media in social media. So it's kind of hard to break down, but you guys know what I'm saying. Being able to make money off those social media moments would be super cool. It's like the perfect blend of crime and clout. And I don't know if it's going to let you post crime, but hey, maybe it gets you some views. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are our top 10 wish list features we want for GTA 6. Now, Rockstar, if you're listening, you should probably take this into account. These are easy features to add. Most of them are interactive, so maybe take into account some of these details we added. They could make the game a lot better, and I think the fans want them more than ever. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Which of these 10 items do you want the most in GTA 6? Comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more exclusive GTA 6 deep dives. We're going to bring you all the best content, guys, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.